She is hailed as a once-in-a-generation superstar. That incomparable voice and her irreverent style have made Adele the most successful singer of our times. But with fame, accolades and money comes expectation. And for Adele, a period of deep self-doubt.
Yeah, no, that's quite all right.
We're on the road with Adele.
That's all right. How are you feeling anyway?
I'm all right. I'm pretty rough. Pretty rough.
She's taken us with her into a secret recording session in North London.
So you're set for this today?
I'm a bit worried about my voice, but we'll see.
And an exclusive opportunity to hear her new songs. It's all part of her preparation to launch her new album, 25. And it's what everyone has been waiting for.
It's a whole new me.
But for Adele, it's uncomfortable. It means she's having to deal with some old demons.
I get really nervous. It doesn't feel that comfortable being on a stage with a massive spotlight, with people wanting to be entertained. I never think I'm going to live up to it.
Projectile vomiting?
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. I mean, I've pretty much done everything in my power to try and not get on the stage. But the thing is, I love it afterwards. Once the show's finished, I love it. I love it. Oh, I love that show. It was great once I'm off the stage.
But watching and listening to her perform, it seems to all come so naturally. It is all about that voice.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like
You have done an extraordinary job of finding
thank
what
you.
suits you, what works
I
for
do
you.
just stand there and sing, and every now and then I think, what could I do to spice it up a bit? Oh, maybe a bit of rain. But you try and think of ways to spice it up. There's actually not much you can do with my music.
The other thing Adele can't do much about is the fact that she's now public property. You said that you don't want to be a celebrity.
No, I don't.
How do you avoid that?
I don't know, I feel like I've done a pretty good job of it, actually. Just not doing everything, not going to the opening of a letter or a packet of crisps.
And I know that you've brawled quite rightly with the paparazzi, so that's all part of it?
When I'm with my kid, I don't want my kid photographed. It's hard enough being a kid in general. Imagine growing up and like your first kiss, your first cigarette, like all that. Like if that's how I found out about my child's life, I don't think I'd ever forgive myself.
It's the world's most difficult place to be because, well, you don't have to sell yourself, but you want your music to be heard.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, no, you
I
were
haven't
just...
sold out yet, so I think it'd
Well,
be all
indeed,
right.
you said you won't do your perfume or...
Well, I mean, I've got nothing against people that do it. It's just the only reason people do it is for money, and I'd rather not give in to that, because I think also you don't want to get addicted to making money like that for doing shitty things. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like So I'm all right, you know. I don't think I would ever do those things. And what would me having a perfume do? Because I wouldn't wear my perfumes. That's not me being in touch with my fans. I'll always wear the same perfume I've worn since I was 15.
Which is?
Christian Dior Hypnotic Poison. You know, and I've always worn that. There was a girl who was older than me at school that wore it. And every time she walked past me, I was like in heaven. Like, she smelled so amazing. So I've always worn that.
Adele's songs are about life, and mostly her own. And writing her new album was no different. Album 25 is another snapshot of your life.
Yes, it is.
You said that this is not breaking up, this is making up with yourself.
For the first time in my entire life, I feel like I'm dealing with myself, and I think that's having become a mum. You only have so much space to kind of worry about things and cling on to things because you have a tiny capacity for yourself because this child takes up everything and they're much bigger than you are.
At age 27, Adele is now very much in charge of her career.
Have you ever fallen down the stairs in public?
Not yet.
At XL Records, the label which so brilliantly signed her up back in 2006,
You don't perform with shoes on.
I go on in my heels and then after a while I'm like, take them off.
Adele may be shoes off, but absolutely hands-on.
So Phil does all my artwork. He works at XL at my label, and we've done all 3 albums now together. And which I probably think this one probably nearly gave Phil a heart attack. I was changing things like when he was in Germany at the printers.
Do you have much argy-bargy, really? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Argy-bargy from day one.
Phil won me over on the green 21, and now he's won me over on this coral 25. So those are things I would never pick, and I say no, and then Phil puts his foot down, and then he wins.
how did you do it? How did you
I
get...
just wear her down.
And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't gone. I guess I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young.
How does your mum feel about what you've achieved?
I think she's pretty overwhelmed. I can't imagine what it's like now that I'm a parent, the idea of your child almost belonging to so many other people that you don't know. It freaks me out a bit, the idea of it happening to my kid. So, but you know, she's a good woman. She's a good woman, my mum.
Did you play this album to her?
No, I haven't played this album to many people.
Because
Don't know, I'm scared.
of what?
I don't want to disappoint them.
Well, they would...
My boyfriend loves it, and that was the real test. That was the real test. He loved it. He cares about me more than anything, but he doesn't care about the style of music that I make and stuff like that. So, and he just loved it. And I was just like, it's my man, you know, so it was good.
So is he in your songs?
Yeah, he's in a couple of them.
Okay.
I mean, not singing.
No.
Imagine. No, yeah, totally, totally. But also, you know, being in such an amazing relationship with someone that's so there for me and so loyal, like, and is really part of my core now. That's what made me so all right about everything that I've ever done, because I've got his love. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds a bit like I'm trying to write a Hollywood movie, but it's only because of him and because of our kid and stuff that I'm all right. Do you know what I mean? So,
Well, it sounds like the ultimate love story.
I guess it is.
So how does it end?
Well, hopefully forever after.
Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and tell me.
Adele's music has rewritten all the record books.
You could have had it all. Rolling in the deep.
if she never sang another note, she's absolutely made it. Hers is a true fairy tale. One that this little girl from Tottenham still has difficulty believing. What would Adele in Tottenham have made of all of this?
I don't know. I still think I'd be as mouthy then as I am now. It's very unbelievable that this would ever happen, I think. But that makes me enjoy it more and makes me, if there's any other little 7 or 8 year old little girls in Tottenham, then it's very likely this could happen because it happened to me.